Hey guys, how's it going? Daniel here. Today we're unboxing the fake slash counterfeit Apple Watch. I got this on AliExpress for around $70 and it's called the D Watch, but it's of course a fake Apple Watch. It looks a lot like it and actually is just as I would imagine the Apple Watch to be, of course, without the premium materials. This is the stainless steel casing with the smaller case and the black sport band. But yeah, some of the things work and it's enough for it to be a functioning smartwatch. So the thing about this is that they don't sell it on eBay or Amazon because it is a fake good, but this is what you might receive instead of a real Apple Watch if you buy it from an unknown seller or the description's off and they send you this instead, and they might get away with the money and you might lose yours. So if you see anything that looks like this that you're going to see in the video, then do not get it. And it's better off spending $25 more on something you know it's legit instead of getting the cheaper listing or the cheaper priced Apple Watch online and possibly getting a fake one. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and take a look at it and let me know what you guys think about it. Alright guys, so let's go ahead and open this package up. Now the first thing to note is that I got this from AliExpress for around $70. It's labeled as the D Watch. It's a fashion smart bracelet. Of course it's an Apple Watch clone. But on the back of the box you actually get some specs. So you have a 0.95 OLED display, a screen resolution of 96 by 64 dots, internal storage of 32 plus 32, a G sensor type, and you of course have various languages that you can change in the settings. We also have a standby time of 180 hours, active time of 2 to 3 hours, and a total of 160 milliamps in the battery. Now opening the box up, you do get this slightly kind of watch experience because the watch is right in the middle inside a sleeve, so it does feel almost a little bit more premium than what your average clone or fake thing would be. I mean, you pull that out of the sleeve and it's of course the Apple Watch itself, but under that we also get the instruction booklet, which just tells you a little bit of things. It also gives you a QR code to go download an app available for Android, which will allow you to take advantage of some of the other features that I was unable to get working on my iPhone. And we also get the charger, which they used a clamp instead of magnets so that they can make it cheaper, and it works just fine. I mean, there's nothing special about it. What is special is the watch itself. Now this watch is supposed to be the stainless steel black model, which is, I believe, Apple's most expensive Apple Watch. So this is mimicking a device that I believe is around $500 or even $1,000, because I believe you have to get it with the most expensive band. I'm not 100% sure, but it's definitely Apple's most expensive Apple Watch. Of course, not taking the gold one into account. But yeah, the watch itself actually has some nice weight to it. It doesn't feel extremely cheap. It doesn't feel like some really bad plastic. Everything actually feels and looks like something that Apple could have made. Obviously, you don't get the same premium materials. It doesn't feel like a really well-made stainless steel or anything like that. And the band itself isn't all that great of a rubber, but it actually doesn't feel bad, and you can wear this as a real watch without it hurting your hand or anything. The band is good enough to be worn and used as an actual watch or an actual speakerphone watch. Now you click on the crown to turn it on, and you're first greeted with a really loud sound to basically let you know that there's a speaker integrated in this. It took me a few minutes, but then I was able to quickly learn my way around the watch. It's pretty simple. You use the digital crown to go back in any menu, but you use the bottom button to actually navigate through everything. So you click the crown to turn it on, and then you use the button, you hold that down, it takes you to the menu. You use that same button by clicking to cycle through everything, and you hold and click on the option that you want to select that thing. Now you can also go back again with the crown all the way back and put it back to sleep, and then repeat the same process. So it's very straightforward and actually somewhat works how the iPhone or the Apple Watch works, which is kind of neat that they actually went through the trouble of trying to make this work like the actual Apple Watch. Now, one of the first things that I tried doing was connecting it to Bluetooth because I didn't think it would actually connect. And lo and behold, it actually connected to my iPhone, and I was able to use it as a speakerphone. I called a Starbucks in California to try it out. Hi, what time do you guys close?
10 o'clock tonight.
All right, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Then I spoke to a bunch of other people, and they told me they didn't hear any difference to when I called them normally. Of course, I was in a quiet room, so this might be a lot different if you're in your car with a window down or anything like that. But it's not the fact that it works good or works bad, it's the fact that it even works at all, because this is a clone They didn't have to try to make it work that well, just like my iPhone 6 clone a couple of months ago that barely even worked. So it's quite amazing. I mean, you can actually use this as a watch that tells you time and also receives your calls if you have an iPhone. If you have an Android device, you can use other things like the messaging features and some other stuff. I didn't get to try that out, but the fact that the speakerphone works makes me believe that the other features might work on Android as well. So yeah, guys, that's pretty much it for this video. There's not a lot to cover, but it's pretty straightforward that this is a really good watch clone. You can easily get tricked into buying something like this instead of an Apple Watch, especially if you haven't tried the Apple Watch or aren't familiar with it. Of course, if you're watching this video, you know how the Apple Watch is, and you're not going to get fooled into thinking this one right here is indeed the Apple Watch. But it could happen to someone or anyone like that. But yeah, again, it actually works as a watch. You can use it as a speakerphone, and it looks a lot like the really expensive Apple Watch. I mean, you could easily fool any friend or anyone into thinking that you have your Apple Watch on, and prank them if you'd like, or get this for yourself if you for some reason want a clone that looks like the Apple Watch. But yeah, guys, that's it for this video. If you want to follow me on Twitter, my handle is @RMRDNL, or you can follow @DarGadgets for tech news. And yeah, if you haven't subscribed, feel free to do so, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Goodbye.